Brewing Company out of Hershey, Pennsylvania. Fest Lager. 6.1% alcohol. Let's give it a shot. Troegs Brewing Company has been kind of a love-hate relationship. They're local. I hated them at first. I'm starting to appreciate them. Now I'm just curious and intrigued every time I see one of their beers come out. It's one of those try me kind of things, but it's like a challenge. Try me. See if you like me. If you don't, well, obviously I don't think Troegs cares. I didn't see this advertised anywhere. This must have just kind of slipped past me, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But of course, when I saw it, I was like, oh, they got a fest lager, some sort of Oktoberfest style beer. Yeah, I'm going to try it, and I'm going to critique it. This is pretty solid. I'll say that. It's not going to be my favorite Oktoberfest, but it's got a spin on it. It's got a nice little twist on it. It's got their own little flavor characteristic that kind of makes it unique to them. And I can appreciate that. It's not a heavy beer, 6.1% alcohol. The alcohol content is a little bit higher, but it's not high by any means. It falls in that mid-range kind of category. But I feel like I got this a little late. Maybe if I got it last month, maybe 30 days ago, I could have really appreciated this beer. I can still appreciate it. I just feel like I should have drank it a month ago when I was doing the other Oktoberfest reviews. That being said, I would put this one above some of the other Oktoberfests that I've had, or even Victory Fest beer. I feel like these two are kind of on the same level, but they're two different flavors. This one has a little bit more of a smoothness, whereas Victory's kind of had kind of like a carbonated beer kind of effect, if I can say that. All in all, though, this is a really solid fest lager. It's an Oktoberfest. It's got a little bit of those autumn spices, that flavor. It's light. It's got that great, hey, if the leaves are turning colors and falling off the trees and it's slightly cool outside, put your sweater on, come over by the fire and grab yourself one of these kind of beers. And I really appreciate that about Troegs. And I really appreciate that they made something like this. So what I'm going to do next year is I'm going to probably look for this one up front and see how I feel drinking it during those occasions. If you've had this beer before and I'm a little late, I apologize. Please let me know what you think about it in the comment section, or whatever, contact me if you know me. Let me know what you think, because this is the first time I'm having it and I'm kind of enjoying it. My drinkability, I could see having a 6-pack of these. It's light enough, even though the alcohol content's towards the higher range of the mid-level, it's still doable. And I think this is clearly meant for, it's an Oktoberfest beer. It's October, fall month, September to November. On a scale of 1 to 10, though, I'm going to give this a solid 7 right now. Solid 7. I want to go higher, but I got to wait. I got to see next year. Maybe if I'm in the mood for it later this year and I see it again, maybe I'll grab it. But I'm a little upset that I missed it during the ideal time frame of drinking your Oktoberfests. But let it be known, I'm documenting this. I'm going to do it again next year and revisit it. So again, that's Troegs Brewing Company out of Hershey, Pennsylvania. Fest Lager, 6.1% alcohol.